5-minute delay on spectating matches. Alright, looks like it started, so I'm gonna gamble close. Here we go, we got DeepBlue on the left versus AlltoDust on the right. DeepBlue running a growth deck, AlltoDust running an order deck. Now I wish I could open them off to the side. You can see them, I can't see them. I'm just going to be calling it as it goes. DeepBlue is definitely running some sort of tempo order. He's got Aging Knights, Wing Soldiers. He just drew that Aging Knight, so unfortunately he couldn't play it on turn 1. Or I'm sorry, AlltoDust is running tempo order, I don't know if I reversed that. DeepBlue running, looks like a late-ish game growth deck with Veterans, Great Wolves. I mean, Veterans don't necessarily make it late-ish game, but Great Wolves you don't see too often. Aggro growth seems to be super popular. Does have Wetland Rangers. Well, he stands to lose his Enchantress if there's an Infantryman, and there is. So I think he's going to lose that Enchantress with the Infantryman that's going to be played probably in the back right here. Or in the middle, I suppose. Ooh, interesting. Okay. Whoa! Oh, okay. Right. He's fine. So he stands to lose, since he did it this way, he can lose this to a Kinfolk Veteran, but he couldn't have got this Aging Knight out if he didn't do this positioning, so that was his goal. Doesn't elect to play the Veteran anyway, so the Infantryman lives, gets some idle damage in. This is now a 2-attack unit with a 3-attack Enchantress that would need a rally, so probably not going to see that attacking next round. AlltoDust positioning his units. Now I wonder if DeepBlue runs Quake. Like I said, I'd have to look off screen to see it, and then you can certainly see it in the stream. So here looks like a 5-drop. I would imagine... Whoa, he doesn't elect for the 5-drop. Okay. Goes for another Wetland Ranger. Now here's a very dangerous turn for DeepBlue. Like this is... Oh my goodness. If there's any sort of cooldown reduction with this Eternal Sword... it's only going to kill 1 unit, I guess. Yeah, he's actually might not be too bad. Okay, there is a cooldown reduction, so he could either RBP... Okay, he's electing to Eternal Sword the Wing Shield to give it an extra health, which means instead of 5 damage to kill it, it now takes 6. And this is going to be 1 damage and then 0/0. But there's a Crimson Bowl, which means up to 5. And it'll die. Oh my goodness. Oh my god, the stack card. That's a dead Wing Shield. And a dead Skirmisher, and a dead Aging Knight. Holy crap. Oh no, nope. It was not a dead Skirmisher because Eternal Sword transferred onto the Skirmisher, gave it an extra health, so the Aging Knight lived. But still, totally worth it. This Ducal Infantryman has an Enchanted Sword on him. Or Eternal Sword, sorry. It's close. It's a close game now. I mean, AlltoDust had this... he had a great position, but... I mean, DeepBlue had the right cards to kill that Wing Shield, and that's the biggest problem for Growth a lot of times, is dealing with the Wing Shield. Eternal Sword on it is even worse, so the fact that he could deal with that was super great. Yeah, it was a little bit of sword jump RNG there, but I mean, that's the card, that's how it goes. Alright, so a Blessing of Haste here, and the Eternal Sword, that wipes out 2 units, so even though DeepBlue cleared out the line pretty well there. I mean, tempo order is tempo order. It's just gonna cooldown reduction every turn, focuses. But here goes the Ducal Infantryman, and the Eternal Sword goes on to this Aging Knight, which is now the strongest Aging Knight that ever lived. No more Wing Shields, so what does he choose to do here? Okay, he blocks with the Aging Knight. Totally makes sense. It's really strong to deal with, or really difficult to deal with Eternal Sword as growth. And RBP kills the Kinfolk Veteran there. But I mean, like, you have no positional spells with growth, you have no removal, you have to kill creatures with creatures. Unless you're running Quake, Frostkill, things like that, but most people don't nowadays. So an Eternal Sword is like a pain in the butt. Here's another Wing Shield, but he doesn't really need it. He has 4 mana, he can only play 1 card this turn unless he flips and focuses, which would be very... So there goes the Wing Shield. Now, if he kills the Aging Knight, this infantryman becomes super strong, and I don't think he has a choice. I think he has to kill the Aging Knight. He can Ragged Wolf Champion Ring. He'd have to rally Champion Ring. Has he already sacrificed? Aw, man. If he had 7 mana, this would be a great turn. But anyway, if he just rallies... If he just had 7 mana, that would be outstanding. What he could do is rally, make a wolf, put it in the center lane here, move this guy down. Then you have an extra creature, the Aging Knight dies, Infantryman takes 2 damage, and then you lose a bunch of units. But I mean... just 1 mana off. You just Champion Ring the Wetland Ranger to kill the Aging Knight, lose some units. Maybe Ragged Wolf up top to do 2 damage to the Wing Shield. Maybe he runs Quake. It could be relevant. But his choices aren't super good. He does go for the rallying. Does he summon the wolf? Or what does he want to do here? Man, imagine if these 2 units were swapped. If rallying gave you an RBP effect, you could move the wolf guy to the front. Nope, he does summon the wolf and put it in front. I like this play. I like this a lot. It gives him buffer against his Kinfolk Ranger. Unfortunately, his... Ooh, and he summons the Ragged Wolf too to block the Brother Wolf. I actually like that play a lot. Even though he's losing a lot of units with chump blockers, this is the kind of stuff you need to do against tempo order. Card advantage is going to give you nothing. Well, in a game like this, you need to get control of the board. If you can get control of the board, you win the game. Alright, so what does AlltoDust do? He stands to kill. He could kill the Brother of the Wolf. He could kill the Kinfolk Ranger. He has a Decimation, which... there's no Relentless units on the field, so that's really not something he needs to do. Infantryman won't make a difference either. He's at 4 mana. So what does he elect to do? He has many options, but what does he choose to do? Okay, just drops a soldier behind the Wing Shield and an infantryman behind the other line. Why did this Wing Shield end up in the middle row, I wonder? Why wasn't it up front? Did he choose to make it that way? There's almost no reason to do that. He's going to lose the Wing Shield? No, he won't. Okay, he doesn't want to kill the infantryman because obviously it'll transfer the Eternal Swords onto possibly this attacking unit. Oh, I like that decision, that's fine. Now, AlltoDust has no cooldown reduction in hand. He has a flip. And 2 focuses, a decimation. What he needs is cooldown reduction. I mean, that's what tempo order always needs and always wants, is cooldown reduction. And relentless units on the field help a lot. He actually hasn't had any relentless units. Has he drawn any skirmishers? I don't think that he has he? Does he have them in his deck? I imagine that he does. So he's thinking about it. I mean, I could look off screen to the decks, but then the music gets all wonky. I'd rather just keep it the way it is. I mean, if this were me, I guess I would focus... I mean, obviously focus the Wing Shield, kill the Wetland Ranger. You want to buff your Wing Shield as much as possible. I mean, you could do a safety flip here. Flipping the Brother doesn't get you too much because it can just summon a wolf into your lane. He's shifting upwards. Interesting that he puts the Eternal Sword in the middle, but that's because it's attacking next turn. Doesn't need to focus if he does it this way. Kills the Wetland Ranger. Oh, he didn't sacrifice yet. Oh my goodness, that's super important to know, because he's definitely dropping a Vanguard here. There's a slight highlight when a person sacrifices. You can see it here. It's slightly less brown than this brown. That means that he sacrificed. Alright, so, AlltoDust again. He can summon a wolf and rally. Now, he's already sacked for cards, so this is his mana. He has 6 mana to use, which means he can Fangbear Ranger, or he can rally. Those are his options. So he summons the wolf. That's going to kill the Wing Soldier. And he Fangbears behind the Brother of the Wolf. And he Rangers in front of the Brother of the Wolf. This is actually not too bad for DeepBlue. 2 chump blockers here, some powerful units. He has a rally in hand. Is there anything with RBP? No, nothing has Roasted Bean Potion on it, so nothing can move down twice. I mean, I assume he moves down to kill these wolves, but What he doesn't know, or what he probably suspects, is that he's going to be in trouble after he does that, and it's completely right. I think DeepBlue's in a great spot here, actually. Not too much idle damage done from AlltoDust's side yet. Actually, I think DeepBlue has more idle damage done. Some trash talk going down in Strategy Channel. It's healthy trash talk, I'm sure. By the way, report your wins. Even though everyone's playing right now, it's useless to say that, but report the wins to me, I'll update the brackets. Okay, so AlltoDust here uses a haste. He's going for idle damage here. He's going full idle. So that's one dead idle. I believe he's going full idle here. Can't necessarily blame him. He doesn't want to be in the path of these bears. So that's a decimation away from dead. So basically, AlltoDust needs to kill one more idle, and he wins the game. Rumble could do a lot of work here. He can't rally after the Rumble, so maybe save it. What I'm more worried about is him just straight up losing the game by his idols dying. Yep, he chooses the chump block. I completely agree. Yeah, and in fact, put it in this lane, because this is just a decimation. He doesn't have to worry about that. So is there any cooldown reduction in AlltoDust's hand? No. And nothing is off cooldown. Oh, and he doesn't draw any. Oh my god. This... Okay, he moves up. He's still okay, actually. He needs to chump block this lane, obviously. This row is going to... These Eternal Swords are going to transfer over. Oh man. Oh, Rumble! Oh my god. Wait a minute. What is the order of Rumble here? What if units are on the top? Let's see what happens. Oh my god. Okay, that's really good. He kills the Vanguard. The problem is that he might not kill the Vanguard if Eternal Sword... There's two of them here. And this unit will die... So because of the order of operations here... Okay, he could actually kill the Vanguard before he kills this unit. I think that might be the correct thing to do. That means you only put 2 units in this lane. Maybe summon a wolf or something. Because... if he kills the Vanguard first... That's what he's doing. No, he's not doing it. Yes, he is doing that. He's making sure the infantryman dies last. Oh my god, that was perfect. So now the Eternal Swords are guaranteed to go into this creature, which is much less of a problem than the Vanguard living. The problem with this is that there is 7 damage incoming. There's no flip in hand. There's no flip, but he does have an RBP. What he could do... Oh no, he can take this idol to 2 health. He can RBP the infantryman up, put it in the back row. The Vader dies, and then he does 4 plus 5 damage, and then he just needs 2 decimations to win. Then all of his units die, though. Probably. Well, no, that's not true, really. Oh, he also has Eternal Sword. Wait a minute. He can just kill the idol, can't he? RBP Eternal Sword. Yep. That kills the idol. 7 plus 3. Actually, 7 plus 4. It's overkill by 1. And that is definitely what you want to do if you have decimations. Now, I haven't been keeping track of how many decimations he sacrificed. I've seen 1. I know I've seen 1. I know he has at least 1 left, but I don't know if he has 1 or 2 left. Oh yeah, he also has these focuses here, so he doesn't even need to do all that. What am I talking about? He just has the easy focus math. He doesn't need to do these complicated plays. Does he win with the focuses, actually? No, because he can't break through. He has no relentless. Oh, that's a dead top idol. Wings Warder just to block. And all AlltoDust needs to do is draw a decimation. DeepBlue has no way to heal idols. He has another Rumble, and he has a Rallying, but he can't play both. This may be a rally turn. Man, if only he had something... If he just had 1 extra tool here. What he could do is rally, move this guy up, summon a wolf, take the captain to 1. Is that really worth it? Probably not. Okay, I like what he's doing here. He's going to do some idle damage as well as position himself for a nice rally. AlltoDust is not worried about killing this idle anymore. He's just worried about drawing the decimation. So sacking for scrolls every turn now for AlltoDust. It's almost a guarantee. Okay, no decimation. This game could be pretty close. Like, DeepBlue has tons of idle damage done. He could easily pull out a win. Now, there is an RBP, but he just plays a unit. It's probably the right thing to do. AlltoDust probably wants to shift his focus to defending his idols and drawing cards. DeepBlue needs to... Oh my god, a Crimson Bull. Okay. So is that the correct thing to do? This will go to 7. Where's the Eternal Swords at? They're in the back. Okay, oh my god, this could be really good. Oh, he just rumbles, and then Crimson Bulls. Where'd the Eternal Sword go? Right in the damn middle. That sucks. Okay, there's the Crimson Bull. This row can be dead. The Eternal Sword RNG is going to be super important. Can he win the game here? He is actually really close to winning the game. He can kill 2 idols this turn. I don't think he's going to elect to. But he could totally kill 2 idols this turn. I think he's going to have to kill some units. I think he knows that. Okay, here we go. Oh my god, he does the attack order right so that the infantryman dies last. There goes the Eternal Swords. It's a board wipe, 1 idol is dead. Perfect turn. AlltoDust, the only thing he can do is draw a decimation. Does he freaking draw it? Oh my god. I gotta close my eyes. I think it's gonna happen. Oh my god, he didn't get it. Now, is that game? I think he still has a rally in hand, doesn't DeepBlue? I think he still has the rally in hand. Oh my god, he does. That's game. Wow, that was a great game 1. You can't get any closer than that. Literally a card away from winning. Damn. Gamble, winner, and that was